Ladies, we are here tonight on the Sheen. Oh, and tonight we're gonna talk about. We might do double or nothing. We'll see. I didn't watch the show. It's too expensive. I'm sorry. So I would just do the results. I don't really like taking too much time on something I didn't even fucking watch. But anyways, let's go. So yesterday, they had the media scrum after AEW double or nothing. In typical Tony kind of has no control over the wrestlers. You got both Tony Storm and MJF going off on him. Tony Storm saying that she's happy she's finally a legit women's champion because last time it was bullshit that she was interim champion and she looks like a Tony Khan says, right, Tony, that was bullshit. Tony looking like a pendejo. Jesus Christ, man. Then MJF, same thing. MJF at one point said he might retire from wrestling. He's like, when I talk about getting my ball and going home, he's referring to the ball, the championship as the ball. He says, it doesn't mean I'm going to go to WWE. I know Triple H and Nick Khan will love to have me in WWE, but I'm just talking about retirement, man. I think this sport is starting to get boring for me. I'm not interested. They asked him about wrestling at next month at the Forbidden Door with the New Japan, and he said, I'm not interested in that shit, man. I don't give a shit about New Japan. And Tony Khan, once again, looking like a pendejo. They didn't know what the hell to do. They didn't know whether to shit on his watch. So this continues to happen, man. Not too dramatic as it happened, last year with CM Punk, but still, man, these wrestlers, man, there's nothing to be a lot. I think some do respect them, but there's like guys in that locker room that, man, I don't know, man. I don't know, Tony Khan, man. I feel like they don't fear him. I think there's a lot of guys. I think Chris Jericho, but Kenny Omega. I think Kenny Omega respects him. Chris Jericho for sure. Bryan Danielson. But I think there's some guys that they just don't respect him, or at least they don't fear him. So they just they go over the line because they're not afraid of him. They're not afraid of the consequences. I don't know, man. Like Jesus Christ, man. But MJF now talking about possibly retiring in January when his contract expires. We'll see what happens. Bryan Danielson said, "Yeah, me and Tony, the opposite. He was like, me and Tony kind of have a fantastic friendship. We even talked like months before I even signed with AEW. We'd get on the phone and talk and talk wrestling, talk live. So that's the opposite. One of the few guys that seems to really respect and like Tony Khan, Bryan Danielson." Kenny Omega after they lost to the match to the Blackpool Combat Club, he teased some few names that could come up and help the elites combat the new members of the Blackpool Combat Club, and all of the names were from New Japan. So I'm assuming this is maybe for Forbidden Door. Maybe they're gonna have the rematch at Forbidden Door with the New Japan guys. One of the guys he mentioned, I believe, he's actually feuding with Jon Moxley right now in New Japan. So it would make a lot of sense. So we'll see what happens. Let's see here. Going to WWE real quick, real fast. They're saying Tommaso Ciampa has been spotted backstage at Monday Night Raw tonight. So he could be making his return tonight, Tommaso Ciampa. We'll see what happens, man. And then WWE's saying about the next opponent for Gunther. It's going to be Matt Riddle. So we'll see. Gunther, Matt Riddle. We'll see how that goes. Probably similar to what just happened on Saturday with Mustafa Ali. Just going to completely squash him. Let's see here, man. AEW did have a meeting before the show last night. And pretty much they were telling them what to make public and what not to when it comes to like either talking to the media or just social media, like talking about like what you can say when you're not gonna say, so you don't expose yourself and you don't expose the company. The meeting was led by an executive, and also they said that Claudio Castagnoli and Bryan Danielson had to talk to the guys about it, about being more professional, but whatever. They're saying the reason Jade Cargill lost her title last night to Style Island is because Jade Cargill's going to take some time off. And that's what I thought immediately when I saw her loss. I'm like, she's going to take some time off. I don't know if she's hurt or this is more of a mental break, but they're saying that Jade Cargill will be taking some time off, so that's why she lost the championship. All right, well, something new, a new fresh championship, right? We both the women's title changed last night, both the TBS and the women's champion both, so that was good to see. And then in WWE, same thing. Bianca Belair lost her title, so a lot of new women's champions, man, in both brands. Goldberg, man, same thing. Tony Khan said, I've been on the phone for the last 2 weeks about Goldberg. Me and him are starting to start a friendship. I really like him. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to give you a lot of information, but we've been talking on the phone and we've been getting along. So I'm thinking a lot of people are saying for Collision maybe, or maybe they'll wait until the summer for All In. They don't know, but they're saying probably sometime this summer, Goldberg will probably make his AEW debut. So we'll see what they do it for. Either Collision in June or they'll wait to maybe All In August. So we'll see what happens there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here, more stuff. Let's see here. I think the final one is CM Punk teased. I think he made like the Collision like the post or whatever. He put everybody like the Joker face on everybody, and then I think he put the Batman face on MJF on his Twitter, I think, or whatever, his Instagram. So a lot of people are thinking, is he going to come back to attack MJF? That's what a lot of people are thinking. So we'll see where that goes. That was pretty interesting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are. I think we're done. Let me see here. Do I even want to do the whole recap? Double or Nothing. Yeah, I didn't even watch this shit, man. I don't even know if I want to do a recap on this shit, man. So the championship, the Fatal 4-Way was retained. MJF retains. Anarchy in the Arena. Wheeler Yuta actually gets the pin over Kenny Omega. The Blackpool Combat Club wins. Takashita Hashihira turns heel and helps the Blackpool Combat win. Toni Storm beats Jamie Hayter for the AEW Women's Champion. Like I said, Jamie Hayter wrestled that match hurt. She's probably going to be taking some time off now. So it looks like both Jamie Hayter and Jade Cargill not lost their championships because they're going to be taking some time off. Let's see here. I believe Orange Cassidy retained his championship in the International Battle Royal. I believe Wardlow. Damn, some of these matches I didn't even know who won. I think Wardlow won, right? Jade Cargill won, but then she lost to Staten Island. Yeah, some of these I don't even. I think the House of Black won. Adam Cole, he beat Jericho. All right, yeah. It's very hard to like even get interested in the pay-per-views when you don't even like watch them. I watched the review, but I kind of mentally like checked out after a while. It's just I don't know. When I don't watch it, it's hard, man. I really hope AEW can figure out a way to make these pay-per-views cheaper because it is way too expensive. Just too much money, man. I get like boxing and UFC, right? Because some of the money that's made in the fight for the fighters is for the fighters, right? The revenue from the pay-per-view. But in wrestling, it's like sports. Like the wrestlers already have their contracts, right? The money usually goes to the company from the pay-per-view. So I don't get why you have to $50, $60. Jesus Christ, man. But I don't know. I mean, whatever. But anyways, until next time, holla.